Hello, hello, hello. I am Jay Holloway, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I am here to discuss something very important with you with the microphone. Anytime you see the microphone, I am having my inner Beyonce, Michael Jackson, Luther Vandross moment, and it is very serious, and you have to pay attention. Anyway, we are going to be discussing the lips. Now, one thing about me is I don't like to have crusty lips. I can deal with the ashy elbow. I can survive a crusty knee. A cracked heel with socks and shoes on, I will endure silently. However, crackhead lips with all this, absolutely not. So, you know, the old school go to is chapstick. It's cheap, accessible, wonderful. But before that, at home, we all have the tub of jelly or Vaseline. And I have two. Well, one big cocoa butter, one big one at home, and a really small that I keep in my travel kit. But as we elevate and get older, we upgrade. And then enters the Chanel lip balm, the classic one in the black case. The one where if you have issues with your lips, you don't need to put that on because it's perfumed and it's going to crack your lips further. But it's so aesthetic and cute. Then I've upgraded to the Boy de Chanel lip balm. No sit, it was perfect. It was better than the OG Chanel. Then Dior and the lip oil. And the lip oil is actually in this right here, but I'm sitting down and I don't feel like getting up to get it. But you know the Dior lip oil. Some might say Clarins is better. I've had both. I have purchased the Dior 2 to 3 times, Clarins once. Do with that what you will. But now, today, we are here to go over some lip balms, oils, treatments, if you will, that I think you need to have. Yes, this is an investment. I understand it's pricey, but you cannot put a price on looking good effortlessly. So without further ado, let's jump into one that I purchased, and this is the Moroccan mint tea lip balm. Now, if you're looking at Moroccan oil, yes, these are the hair care people that have body care, perfume, and lip care. So I purchased this on a whim. I was in Sephora and I was going to pick up the topicals because I ran out. And I enjoyed that. I used that at night. It was thick. Oh my goodness. Lips were juicy. Woke up feeling grand. And I think it's like $16, but I ran out. And typically with me, when I go to re up, if I just stand there too long and look at the price and I move around, I'm gonna get something else. I'm weird like that. Maybe it's my ticky ticky boom, a touch of tism. I don't know. But I purchased this. I think it was around the same price, not too much, just as thick. The only thing is it does not give you that minty tingle that the topicals does. But it does last a while, so I highly recommend. Now, another fan favorite that the Goras have been going up for is none other than Rhode. I don't know if you can see it, but this is the watermelon, and this is the peptide lip treatment. Now, the girls and the girls were really going up for road last year because they had the phone case that you could pull this out of. I didn't do that. I mean, I didn't get the phone case. Wasn't really checking for the phone case, even though it was cute. Um, but I like having other things on the back of my phone that are useful, like a pop socket or something to hold my cards. But this is really nice. I saw it because I was going to pick up the Edam, but I was like, you know what? Let me give this a shot. So I did, and this is nice. Now, unlike the others, this is more so along the lines of a lip balm, not necessarily an oil. It's thinner, but it does stay on the lips. And it has that little watermelon flavor. So if you have crusty lips, this is going to be good. And I would really recommend this during the daytime. Like if you're out and about, pull this out. And that is Road. And the last one that I have is the Le Shosho Lip Softening Balm. And this is by Edam. And I think this is the Butter Mochi. Now, I was in Sephora a couple of times and I saw Road next to Edam, but I picked Road that time. When it came time for my birthday, I decided to go to Sephora again. I picked up the Bougie Kitty, which I did a review on, and I used some points for that. And I saw where this was up at the front, and I told the girl, I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and run this too. So I did that, and I got it. I think this is regular prices, like $20 or under $20. It wasn't expensive. But the thing that I like about this that stands out above the others, so simple yet a game changer, is this applicator. Baby, when I tell you it is a small, minute detail, but the difference that it has and the impact that it has on the application of the product is top tier. Like it's gonna be akin to the Rihanna gloss bombs or the Rihanna lip oil from Fenty Beauty, that big doe foot applicator. Amazing. Now, this doesn't have a flavor, so to speak, but it gives great shine. It is softening. It gives you that same effect as the Moroccan oil and the topicals as far as the look without being super heavy. I think I'm going to be in love with Edam. But you guys, these are the three recent lip products that I have purchased that are top tier and that are going to help you from having crusty ass lips. I know this seems excessive, but I am a gluttonous person. I have to have options. I cannot exist without options. I have multiple shower gels open, clearly multiple fragrances open, and that's just the life I live. But anywho, that is today's video. Let me know what are some of your favorite lip treatments, oils, balms that will keep you from being out here looking cracked out and ashy like Ashy Larry. Please like, comment, subscribe, share if you care, and of course, stay tuned for more scented content. And hopefully, this little microphone did not blow out your eardrums. Bye.